yourself too, because that counts as 6.
Yeah.
Today there are an estimated 44.5 million adult smokers. Out of these, 23.9% are men and 18.1% are women. That's more than 1 out of every 5 people. Coincidentally, it is also responsible for nearly 1 in 5 deaths in the U.S. Smoking accounts for at least 30% of cancer deaths and is responsible for about 87% of lung cancer deaths. Lung cancer is the most difficult to treat and can be very deadly. My motivation for giving this speech is to inform people of the causes and effects of lung cancer to hopefully prevent further deaths, and I hope that if people understand what can happen by smoking and if they take care of themselves, that they will hopefully take better precautions. I will be informing people of this disease because I am someone who is affected by lung cancer. My great-grandfather smoked for 50 years, and consequently it took my great-grandfather's life along with his. It's a horrible disease and can lead to many unfortunate events to one's life. I am very devoted to informing people of the disease so that they will not endure the pain that I did. Lung cancer is defined forms in tissue of the lungs and respiratory system. Usually the cells lining the respiratory system. There are 2 main types, non-cell carcinoma and small cell carcinoma. The next few minutes I will discuss what lung cancer affects, causes, and signs and symptoms of lung cancer. Let's first discuss the many structures and organs lung cancer affects and how it affects preventing doing their jobs. First we have nose and nasal cavity. The nose filters the air we breathe, killing germs and dust and other irritations. It moistens the air and warms the air that we breathe. It also keeps your lungs and tubes from drying out. The nasal cavity helps filter the air even more precisely. Which brings us to the larynx. The filtered air enters the larynx. It's a hollowed organ that enables air passage to lungs. Right before the lungs, the trachea ends by dividing your right and left primary bronchi. Bronchi allows exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Lastly, we have the lungs, which enable us to inhale and exhale and separate oxygen from carbon dioxide. Without all of these structures, we would not be able to function and would not be able to breathe, therefore would die. Secondly, let me inform you of the causes of this deadly disease. First, we have carcinogens. Smoking where toxic fumes or inhales can cause that. Ionizing radiation, working around UV lights, gamma rays, UV rays, anything like that. And last, we have the viral infection. Antibiotics can't kill these, so it eventually will kill you. The infection can log off of cells in the respiratory system. Lastly, I want to talk about signs and symptoms of this cancer. Shortness of breath, chest pain, dyspnea, coughing up blood, weight loss, dysphagia, hoarse voice, or chronic coughing. Hopefully now you know more in depth about lung cancer. I know I learned a lot more when I actually took the time to research it. Lung cancer is a horrible cancer that every year takes many people's lives. This cancer can easily be prevented, mostly by not smoking and taking care of yourself. I wish my grandfather wouldn't have smoked, so hypothetically I would have been able to spend more time with him and my grandmother. Smoking leads to many horrible things, cancer being the worst. I hope one day someone highly idolized will show people how unattractive it is. Thank you.